Obi-Wan was bad. It's better than the Book of Boba Fett, but to be fair, the bar was set pretty low.
Like a panther. Yes?
So I guess if I were to say it's better in a sense, because we went to a really low point. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like a show that I could recommend to anybody. It starts off really good, but by episode 3 it starts to struggle, and then it doesn't reach the point that it was when it was like episode 1 and episode 2. And it's a shame because the show starts off so good. We get a recap of the Revenge of the Sith, and then we get a execution of Order 66, like a brand new scene of that, and it's very tense. It's very good. We eventually get reintroduced to Obi-Wan, who's nothing like we've seen before. He's broken and very hesitant to help anyone. Like, a random Jedi came to him for help and Obi-Wan left him hanging.
Gotcha, bitch!
But it makes sense. Everyone he loves is dead or presumed to be dead. What he fought to preserve was dissolved and corrupted, and the only duty that he's trying to preserve is to protect Leia and Luke. That's the most he can do for Padme and Anakin, right? So it makes sense for him to be a loner. And then all of that goes up into flames when Reva joins the show. At this point, I think it's fair to say that Reva sucks. I think the writers mishandled her tremendously bad. I think what they provided to the actor was like so unbelievably frustratingly stupid, and I may even blame the director for not even trying to like rein in the actress, because a lot of the times when she's on the scene she's overacting. But then at the same time, I can't even say that because it goes back to the script. Like, she's literally interrogating a 10-year-old about a military operation, and I'm like the viewer supposed to expect that this kid can give her answers. Like, I'm sitting there thinking like, bro, I don't think she knows. Like, what? And then we escalate this same dumb scene by moving into a torture scene because she's like, alright, forget it, I'm just gonna torture you. Like, bro, I don't understand. Like, what military operation could be toppled by a 10-year-old's intel? I really couldn't imagine that this 10-year-old would know something of any substance to be provided to the Empire so that they can take out this rebel base. And then we have her backstory. Apparently, she's only hunting down Obi-Wan mainly to get closer to Darth Vader because Anakin killed her entire, like, I would say, like, family, Padawan family. She basically joined the dark side just so she could get close to Darth Vader and kill him. I don't understand how this would work at all, ever. Like, is he going to be hunting down Obi-Wan and then he's gonna realize that, or not realize that she's trying to kill him? Like, I don't get it. Like, you could have poisoned him, you could have like sent someone else to assassinate him. I don't understand what was the point in infiltrating the Inquisitors and then getting close enough to him to kill him. Like, that doesn't work. Like, there was multiple times that she was in front of him, so why didn't you fight him then? That's my question. Like, why? And then when Vader finds out, or when he's no longer interested in working with her because he already knew, he wounds her. He doesn't kill her. He's like, I'm gonna let you like sit here with this saber wound in your chest and not kill you. What?
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I'm confused.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
Because she literally survives that wound, gets on a ship. I'm suspecting this is her ship that was left on the planet. I guess they didn't want to take back the ship back to their main ship. Like, I don't know. But she takes the ship, she flies to Tatooine to kill Luke while wounded, and all of this is happening while Vader is chasing Obi-Wan, and she got there so quickly. I'm just like, okay, that's interesting, and even better, Obi-Wan arrived shortly after beating Vader, only to find out that she hasn't killed Luke. Immediately stupid. Still stupid. I'm convinced that the writers, the directors, everyone in charge didn't know what to do with this character, and that is why she comes off as the weakest character in this show. Like I said earlier, this show has some good things in it, but the problem with it is that they know that it's good, and then they beat you over the head with that good quality stuff, and then it becomes stale, it becomes boring, and you just want it to end. For example, Leia and Obi-Wan, their relationship at the beginning was pretty decent, minus episode 2 because I was really pissed off at how she was acting. But the relationship of her like breaking down his barriers and trying to become more of the Obi-Wan that we know was really good in episode 3. But then her little annoying thing of like trying to be an adult, like talking like an adult, was just like irritating. Like she was literally talking to people like if she was like 80 years old, or maybe tone it down a bit, let's say like she was like 30 or 40 years old. It was annoying. I was waiting for Ice Cube's son to literally yeet her into the atmosphere because she was talking so reckless. The only thing that I can say was preserved in this show is the angle between Anakin and Obi-Wan. Like they really developed that relationship pretty decently in this show. And then the anger between Vader and Obi-Wan, it was even better. Like I thought it was still good. Like that's the only thing that persisted to be good, except for the fact while I'm watching it and they're fighting and Vader just knocks out Obi-Wan. It looks like he's KO. He's not gonna get up. And then he walks away and you just start thinking like, wait. This is the same Vader from episode 3 that dragged Obi-Wan through fire? Like he would have never let him go. He would have tortured him, continuously tortured him, and then when he finally dies, he would probably put him in that trophy room. Like there's no way he's walking away, getting on his ship and flying off this planet. That doesn't make any sense. If he's getting off this planet, he's gonna charge the Death Star to kill or destroy the entire planet. But yeah, this show sucks. I think it's easy to skip. There's nothing interesting in it that would want you to join in watching it. Like if they were to do this good, I would say like they could have, instead of making it just that Reva was hunting Obi-Wan just for the fact that she was getting closer to Vader, I would have suggested like they added the fact that maybe Darth Maul was a part of it. Like Darth Maul had an apprentice that invaded the Inquisitors to get closer to Vader, and also they found out that Obi-Wan is alive and they try to track him down. That would be better. And then we have like this battle between Obi-Wan, Maul, and Darth Vader. Like that would have been way sicker. Like that would get Obi-Wan a second season. How this series ended, it ended fine. There's no need for a season 2.